every morning after snoring. Yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go of the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're revving me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, or we can go and make sounds that...
Call you Dale cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in a fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before? Whoa. And all the motherfuckers you run with, get done with, done quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bump. Aight, they go to click. Now I'm 1-1. All over some dump. Ain't that some? It's the mommy of. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him. I Slim, so watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you. That's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brains. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap.
With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Up next, one team's name will join NFL immortality at the end of tonight's battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
The moment has finally arrived, football fans. Time to close out another season, and we're underway in Super Bowl 62. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Take easy, route. Left, tomato. Right. Here we go, sir.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little face?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground, to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. First game on the ground to Jameer Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 6-yard gain on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Arizona.
Always there, Trey McBride. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Working quickly here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Gibbs will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot. They could have had some points on the board defensively.
Here's another for him. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish off their opening drive. It's a Jameer Gibbs touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, Lawrence. His first throw is an interception. And the Cardinals take over after forcing the first turnover in this ball game.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. A give, left side for Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Short pass brought in. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
10 yards. And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Murray. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a 4th down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
He had all the distance and just enough accuracy to send it through. And they were able to convert despite that errant snap.
You know disc golfers, Kate? Yeah, I'll go to disc golfers. They sometimes give the basket a hug if an errant putt hits, but still goes in. You may want to go give the goalpost a hug after this game. It took a friendly redirect off the upright to make that field goal good.
This makes it up to the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Right, let's go. Hey, Ginger, time.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
On play action now, Lawrence. He throws a bullet to this. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars just need 2 snaps to steal a lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. He's going to field this at the 2. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Murray looking to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
This one is up and good. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. His return starts at the 5. The tackle is made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense in a hurry up here. Murray to throw. That's caught. Here comes Junior Gibbs. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. He completes it in traffic. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Left side into the hands of McBride. And he's tackled for no gain. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd down.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Following the false start penalty, here's 3rd down and longer. Tight end going in motion here.
Hey, Ace!
Now Murray on 3rd and long. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet and only an incompletion to be had.
Well, they are definitely being aggressive here on the big stage. They're going for it on 4th down early.
Come back.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Penalty hurts them, but they are still going for it here on 4th down.
What? Yeah. Hey. That's one.
Again, it's Murray to throw. He's got it inside the 25. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Kyler with a chance to run it here. And they're going to be sacked with first and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Gibbs. Can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
They throw him again. And he's still going backwards as they get him behind the line. We've reached the end of the first quarter of Super Bowl 62. 21-10 our score. Back to Miami in just a moment. Welcome back, all. Second quarter of Super Bowl 62 just moments away. They need the right call here. It'll be 3rd and goal. Gibbs, and he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Just 2 on that pickup, but after another run, he stopped shy. It's 4th and goal.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th. Quick throw finds him out right. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 1-score game in the first half. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. 11, Agate.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. This is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
13, Luke.
34-yard line.
11. Hey.
ETN again. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They gain 11 on that play. That's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Jaguars. Easy. At the 45-yard line.
They go right back to ETN. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
On the red. Stop, think right.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. Defense all over this one.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He's looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Hey, here we go.
Lawrence now off the play action. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Hey, Kate, you know that line, time is of the essence? It certainly is in the pocket. Not enough time there to let that play develop down the field, and the two were not able to reel it in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
23. Here we go.
Third and long for him here. Going all the way to the end zone here. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on fourth.
24. Next one is hot. 11.
Fourth down, pass coming. He connects downfield. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars now lead by 10. On his Little for the extra point. He connects on the point after. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11.
Cardinals 17.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Green. Hey.
Now Kyler. He's got it. It's downfield near the edge. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
1st and 10. Murray. Throw left side, complete. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All set to go now from the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. He's got it at the 6. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals make it a one-score game in the 1st half. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find favor.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out.
Hey, Lion. Focus. Hot.
1st down throw, Lawrence. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Now he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Lawrence trying again on second. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful.
This one is a hunt. 11.
Here he goes, third and long. He beams one deep right side. He's got it deep downfield. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Here's Etienne on first down. And they're all the way across midfield before he was brought down. They'll gain 11 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Hey.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. He's from deep to the left side. Brought in inside the 20. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Great job.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
On second down, it's Etienne. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars now lead by 10. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another. And of course, if you are able to actually deliver on it.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush out. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He has this down to the 34. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
First down, Arizona.
Who you got? Hey, Ace. One more. Shit. Who you got? Hey.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. That is complete. McBride on the slant. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. So now it'll be second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
Back to the air, Murray. By the pylon. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Here's the give, straight up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cardinals make it a one-score game before halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
How about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fields this one at the 3. Keeps away from 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Silver.
They go play action. Lawrence. He's going deep. Big game downfield. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll try it left with Etienne. Take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Just a tremendous run to get yourself down into the red zone. And look at that running back. He is waving off the breather. No substitute now. He's done the heavy lifting, and he wants a reward.
Easy, 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 easy. Red on red. Hey, so go. Hot. Hey, smash. Check, Panther. Red.
They'll run, Etienne. This is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
Red, 23.
One more time with Etienne. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Now Lawrence brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grow their lead just before halftime. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts at the 3. He's going well so far. And that nearly got him to midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or 2 short.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Murray here on 1st down. Lobs this deep down the middle. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Jaguars get it back after making their 3rd first half interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
On play action now, Lawrence. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Now give this up the middle to ETN. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to have a few looks at a touchdown here as he gets it down to the 8. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Here's Lawrence to throw. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Cardinals will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. He's got him. It's caught. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him and ends with a touchdown.
Touchdown, Arizona.
Ryland now for the extra point. And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Well, while we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get up near the 38-yard line before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's tackled for the first down yardage.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Cardinals.
From the gun, it's Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on these stud tight ends, that's big time.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Prior to first down, they decided to call a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They've got first down here from the 36. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Looking quickly here.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and wait.
They give on second to Benson. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Murray on third down. He can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on fourth. The play clock runs out, so this will be a delay. Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. The task gets tougher as they set up on fourth down.
Omaha. Boss. Empty.
He'll throw it. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. From the red zone now. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Gibbs can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Gibbs again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's third and goal. That one's out and cut on the right side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. So on fourth down, Cardinals calling on Chad Ryland to attempt this field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by Ryland is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Lawrence now off the play action. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Here's Etienne on the give. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow the lead to 7. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars grow their lead to 8.
Jaguars 49, Cardinals 41.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. As this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Going on 1st down. Here's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. Goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
1st and 10, Murray. To the right side, hauled in by Harrison. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Gun. On red.
On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
2nd down, Etienne gets it again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Look at that power, deep left side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Sean Murphy butting in to pick it off. And the Cardinals get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one count.
Benson on 1st and 10. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Jaguars' 45-yard line.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Trying to find Trey McBride. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
For the field goal, a 56-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
He connects now for a 3rd time, and that's the biggest of the 3 field goals he's made in this contest. Gives him the lead. Now you turn the keys over to your defense and try and protect it.
Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Hey, Lion. Take right open.
Lawrence with it on 1st. He's looking deep once again. It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take the lead as Tom runs out here in the 3rd. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Offense and Lawrence getting ready for this 2-point try.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here we go.
They'll try to run it in. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
The score, Jaguars 57, Cardinals 50.
So we've hit the end of 3 in Super Bowl 62. It'll still be just a 1-score game when we resume play.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Short pass brought in. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Catch made over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense up to the line fast.
Swim. At the 47-yard line.
Throwing here, Murray. Complete out to the right. He's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
First down, Arizona.
Again, it's Murray to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Back to the air, Murray. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kicked off by Malachi Starks. And the Jaguars will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. Well, he's had the kind of scoring day you love to see out of him. 3 touchdowns in the book so far, but now 3 interceptions thrown as well. Gotta do without those.
Yeah, you do. The aggressiveness has helped him find the end zone several times, but it's also led him to find defenders several times as well. You gotta figure this out. It's a quarterback teeter-totter. How to dial the mistakes back while keeping that aggressive mindset as well.
At the 38-yard line.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. They did it! He made the interception! Buda Baker picks it off. And the Cardinals have some new life in the fourth. First down from the 41. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Offensive line fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Left side into the hands of McBride. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Now a stoppage after that play, and that is Trey McBride in some pain. Medical staff headed out. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Taken in by Tip Ryman. And he's brought down after a short gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2nd and 6 at the 12-yard line.
This one's caught. The stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
At the 6-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cardinals now trail by just a point in the fourth. Trey Benson, the touchdown! So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals tie this game up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Right, let's go. Easy, easy.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a fourth quarter lead. Travis ETN, the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7.
64. Cardinals 57. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Murray here on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Murray. He's got Harrison. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Omaha.
It's 3rd down.
Omaha.
He's back to throw. And they pick him off again. And the Jaguars take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Kill. 11, Agate. Here we go.
On play action now, Lawrence. Big gain downfield. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35.
Hey, change the touch. 11. Silver.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got 1 hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Lisa 24.
Now give, it's Etienne headed left. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
An offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out. Because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
And wait, what's this? They fake the spike.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Throw left side, complete. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. It's crunch time now, baby. 2-score game, just 2 timeouts, plus, of course, that 2-minute warning.
Omaha.
Throwing on 1st down. Here's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Looking quickly here. Kyler looking to throw. Finds his target, Ryman. And they're going to bring him down just It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Cardinals down by 10. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Now Kyler. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. He gets 16 yards on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Ryan there to haul it in. This play heads out of bounds. Mark it down, though, Brock. Could be some free yards here. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Running it after the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Cut near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Henson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the 4th.
67, Cardinals 64.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
11. Hey, Lion.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Offense in the hurry up here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. He has the Jaguar first down, Bronk. They can run out the clock on this win. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Here we go.
First down, and they go right back to it. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Rip, 23. Take right over.
Etienne again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. And Duval is going to get loud and stay loud. The Jacksonville Jaguars are Super Bowl champions. This is what we all hope every year when we get to this point, Brock.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they ask for. it's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watch